In a peaceful village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young man named Aryan. He was strong, intelligent, and hardworking, but he had one major flaw: his uncontrollable anger. His temper flared at the slightest inconvenience, and in moments of rage, he would say hurtful things to his friends and family. Though he often regretted his words later, he could not take them back. One evening, after an argument with his closest friend, Aryan stormed home in frustration. His grandfather, a wise and patient man, observed him silently. Sensing the turmoil in Aryan's heart, he decided to teach him an important lesson. He handed the boy a hammer and a bag full of nails. "Every time you get angry and say something hurtful, hammer a nail into that wooden fence in our backyard," he instructed. Eager to prove himself, Aryan took on the challenge. The first day, he hammered over 20 nails into the fence. His hands ached, and sweat dripped from his forehead, but he continued. As the days passed, he noticed something strange: the more he controlled his anger, the fewer nails he had to hammer. The effort of driving nails into the hardwood made him realize how exhausting anger truly was. A month later, Aryan proudly told his grandfather, "I hardly get angry now. The fence barely has new nails." His grandfather nodded and smiled. "That's wonderful. Now, for every day you control your temper, pull one nail out of the fence." Excited, Aryan followed the new task. Slowly, one by one, he removed the nails. Days turned into weeks, and soon, all the nails were gone. Feeling victorious, he called his grandfather over to see his work. The old man ran his fingers over the fence and then looked at Aryan. "Well done, my boy. But look closely, do you see these holes left behind?" Aryan's excitement faded as he noticed the countless scars on the wooden surface. Each time you lost your temper, it was like driving a nail into someone's heart. You may remove the nails, just as you can apologize, but the scars remain. Words spoken in anger leave marks that time cannot erase. Aryan stood in silence, his heart heavy with understanding. That day, he made a vow, not just to control his anger but to replace it with patience and kindness. He learned to pause before speaking, to breathe before reacting, and to think before letting his emotions take over. Over time, he became a different person, calmer, wiser, and more compassionate. His transformation inspired others, and he became a source of guidance for those struggling with their tempers. Moral of the story: anger is like a fire, it can destroy everything in its path if left unchecked. But when controlled, it can be turned into strength. Words, once spoken, cannot be taken back, and the scars they leave may last forever. Think before you act, and choose patience over regret.